Hello, this is Chris Conundro introducing to you the weekly paycheck program here at Options Trading Authority. Now, the weekly paycheck program sounds a little corny, but it is a concept that is appealing. How can we increase our income level? I should say, how can we increase our income to the weekly level? Uh, you know, what can we do to cycle this? And since the options markets in particular now have weekly options, we have even more opportunity to potentially make an average weekly paycheck or an extra one, if you're working. Well, you probably don't make a weekly paycheck and work, right? So let's add an extra cash flow income stream. Let's work it out. Let's figure it out. Let's get systematic so we can find some way that we can have a certain dependability where we can simply do certain actions over and over and net out a profit. And so, we have two different approaches to doing this. We have a strategic one where you hone in and you look for an optimized event, and that requires thought, time, and effort. Or you run a system, and that requires very little to no thought except to recognize your entry and place it, and then your stop loss, and get out when your exit shows up. And we want to reduce it to this level of simplicity, and then have this system, this way of doing things, become a habit, so it seems like nothing. So it seems like, we're just doing what we do. We're just brushing our teeth, and, we're just trading an options weekly paycheck based system, and, we're able to net out profits over time. Now, I may have said a few things here. I can't promise you returns. You know how that goes. Okay, so, disclaimer. But I can give you strategies and systems based on the past that have performed well in the past that give us a good probability of success going forward in the future. Because, why is that? Because we base our systems and strategies off of repetitive price patterns, which are just built into price charts that happen over and over in a market. In real time, it seems like everything's different. But then when you go really look at things, it's pretty much the same thing happening over and over. Emotionally, everything's different. Logically, everything's the same. So we want to trade logically. Anyways, let's pop over to the page. So we are on this page, and you're probably here now, unless you're on YouTube or something. And so we are at the weekly paycheck program. Now, why do we call this a program? Well, we have so many products, and options trading has so many side directions, from your various option strategies. Then you combine those with price strategies such as, day trading, swing trading, trend trading, for example, range trading, pops, whatever, micro swing trading. Then you combine that with, buy calls, buy puts. Well, now you have weekly options, or do we want to play leaps at all? Do we sell? What about selling options? What about credit spreads? What about debit spreads? What about calendar spreads? What about condors and butterflies? What about covered calls? What do we do? So we need to focus, and different strategies appeal to different people because there are many different shades of trading. Okay, and these different shades will fit to a desired experience, a desired feel, or a desired time frame. Okay, a desired intensity or lack thereof. And so it's amazing how so many different people want so many different things. So we try to meet a few needs here, and plus the process is great for us in terms of systems development because it really gets us to expand our thinking. Anyways, it's a win-win for everyone. Okay, so we figure out new stuff, and we help teach you new stuff and old stuff. Old stuff is better than new stuff because it has been proving itself over time, although some new discoveries can be new breakthroughs that can lead to potential great profits too. Anyways, I hope you can see these different boxes, in the artwork. What you do is you click on a box. If this is still here, we may have the other version where you have notes underneath, but these are the options strategies above. Panic 3, Powder Keg 5, Nitro 3, Bolt 2. That means we're going to just do buy, call, buy puts, and these fit into trading weekly options. They're quick action strategies. Okay, that means whenever you see one of these setups, they're good for a go. Okay, they're good for a trade. Take the shot. All right, and then the rest of these are systems. What's a system? Well, essentially, a system is a strategy you just do over and over without thinking, looking to net out a profit. You don't try to figure out, well, is this the best time to trade? Well, should I wait for something else? Should I wait for a better trade? And you don't have to ask all these questions. You just simply see setup, do setup. Okay, monkey see, monkey do. And systems are the bedrock of all great business, pretty much, right? And and systems are the bedrock of trading companies. You can't have a bunch of people trading by feel. All right, that could end up down the tubes really quick if their gut feeling turns into an emotional feel, which is easy to cross. It's too easy to confuse the two. Okay, so that's why we push systems trading. We have most of these are actually relatively new. Okay, and they're all based off the weekly paycheck concept. Again, we're trying to push the concept. Okay, develop systems in order to make the cool sounding concept of a weekly paycheck in combination with the phenomenon of the weekly trend. So there's something more to it here. The weekly trend, there is a trend in price action over the week, from week to week. All right, and it's very powerful, and we want to use that to our advantage, particularly if we have a chance to trade weekly options. Now, when we have weekly options, now we don't have to trade the same week. We can go out 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, you can have 2 week weekly options now, 4 week weekly options, 5 week weekly options. Okay, it's pretty cool, very flexible now. All right, so Striker, it's a micro swing, micro trend capture. GS8, this is a naked option system. All right. And then OZ5 is a pinpoint naked options system. All right. So OZ4 is a credit spread. It's a starter system. The OZs are more of the starter. The S's are a little bit more advanced here. Okay. It's credit spread, naked credit spread. Then we have Nadex down here, and Nadex is a new form of option. It's a binary option. It's a regulated American exchange, highly regulated. So there are all sorts of other brokers out there that have different regulation, but the Nadex is basically the same as any options broker in the USA. Very dependable. Okay. Now we have Jive 5. Okay, it's a micro swing trading system, and the stalwart, the powerhouse options weekly paycheck system B. You should get this. You should have this. Okay, you need to get that system and always be running it, and a sister system, index options weekly paychecks. It's not the same actually. It's actually a little different. Okay, and it's adjusted for the index options. So that's an overview of these weekly paycheck programs. So join the newsletter here to get follow-ups, just to learn more about the products and any related tips. So that's about it. Thank you.